2, 1. We're back. What's going on, everybody? We're finally back. We have a new episode of the Happy Life Podcast, Quarantine Edition. I have my beautiful co-host here with me, Mrs. Alexis Perez. Say hi, baby.
Hello.
For this episode, you guys, we're going to do a truth or shot. Would you like to explain what that is for us, baby?
So pretty much you can get asked a question, and then if we want to tell the truth, we can say our answer. And if we refuse to answer, then you just take a shot. And we both don't have to answer. Like, I can take a shot and then he can answer. Like,
right. So,
or
like,
vice versa.
Yep. So you're playing your own game. So pretty much, depending on how much you're willing to say, is really gonna depend on how drunk or fucked up you get, or how sober you stay, should I say. So we're gonna start off with some questions. We went on to Instagram. We pulled a poll. We asked you guys to ask some questions for this, and I guess these are like the best ones that we could find. So we're gonna get started with this one. Things that turn each other on about one another, and it doesn't gotta be sexual. Oh, I fuck with that. I like that a lot.
Then go first.
Dang. Okay, so like, first off, that is probably like some of the deepest connection that you could really truly get with a person. Like when you guys just kind of like look at each other, and you just like feel each other out. Yeah, like, and it doesn't have to be sexual. I feel like that's some of the deepest connections that you can actually get with a person.
Yeah.
What?
Why are your eyes red?
What do you mean?
Are you taking edible?
No.
You did. You did, huh? You did.
Oh my god, I didn't think it was gonna be this hard.
Your eyes are so red.
Dang, I even put on this freaking hoodie, trying to stay low key. The whole point of this video was to see how long it took you to realize that I was high.
It took me 3 minutes.
Well, then it's gonna be a long episode.
Baby, así no.
Oh, God.
Take this off.
Okay, I guess I could take it off, because now you know.
Este way.
Oh, yo. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this type of connection with somebody is honestly, like, you don't even realize that exists or it can be possible until you like experience it. And it sounds cliche because it's like, oh, you get butterflies or whatever, but like, you kind of do, don't you?
I can't stop staring at your eyes. I'm listening.
But don't you think though, like, stop.
I'm listening.
I
Wait,
know,
so what?
but you're not answering.
But you're answering the question.
Oh, okay. Your eyes.
Thank you.
Because I feel like every time I stare at your eyes, I just like see you. If that makes sense.
Yes. You see through me.
Yeah. I see right through you too. What about you?
Oh, God. Your personality.
My personality?
Yes. I mean, I'm already attracted to you, but I feel like your personality just makes you 10 times better.
Love you.
I don't want a hi, I love you.
You get sober I love yous all the time. This one just comes from within.
So the other ones didn't come from within.
No, this one comes from way, way within. The other ones come from way within. It's a deeper connection, baby.
You're so full of shit.
All right, we're moving straight on to the next question. And it's going to be first impressions of each other. Well, I don't know if you guys have kept up with us, but we stated in the first podcast that we actually were not into each other until pretty recently. Like, we've known each other since middle school, or she's known about me since middle school. We've gone through middle school and high school, and we didn't start to communicate until after college.
No, during college.
Well,
You mean after high school?
After high school, right? Like actually communicate with each other.
Communicating halfway through my college. The summer going into my junior year of college is when we actually started communicating with each other.
Yep.
Because before that, we didn't talk at all.
Yeah, and it was really cool. I mean, you sent me something earlier, and it was like, you have probably met your soulmate by the time you're 21, but you just don't know it yet. What if I'm your soulmate, baby?
Well, it means I've known you since I was 12.
What if?
What if?
What if? ¿Y la niña pa' cuándo?
That's on you. That's not on me. I'm not buying my ring. I'm not proposing to myself.
Yo, I keep telling her to propose to me.
No. Absolutely not.
I say switch the roles up a little bit. It's been too traditional.
It's been too traditional.
I'm just kidding.
No, it has not been traditional. Our relationship is far from traditional.
No. Not our relationship, George. Like, tradition. All together. Like, the way that everybody kind of does things. So I keep telling you to
But not
propose to
really.
me.
Things these days, I feel like there's way more, like, I feel like
it's more even than before.
It's more even than before.
Oh, I mean, so
it's like
if you're talking about traditional from back then, it was like, get married at 16 and then have a kid when you're 17.
No, I'm talking about, like, the woman does this, the man does this. Like,
oh, yeah.
Everything's pretty equal now, which, I mean, I'm for, but I still feel like there's some things that should stay traditional, and I feel like you proposing to me is something.
Yeah,
or the man, I mean, whatever you are, like, if you're in, like,
right, whichever
you
way,
prefer, right. Preference you have, like, I still feel like some person should be the one proposing.
Well, because we're a heterosexual relationship, then in my case it would
the man should be proposing.
The man proposing to you. Yeah. No, and I'm totally for that. Like, I mean, that makes perfect sense. You know, if we're gonna change so many things, let's keep that one. You gotta keep
some stuff.
Yeah, and that's probably a pretty solid one to keep.
Yeah, no, that's not changing. So.
No, I got you, babe. I'm just kidding. We have another question.
Oh no, my first impression of you. You never said the first impressions.
Oh shit.
You just talked about when we knew each other.
Well, like, when I initially met you, like, from afar, before, like, I actually started talking to you, I thought you might be too good. Like, I've always told you this too. I've always, like, explained to you how I thought that you were. And then once I finally met you, I realized, like, you were literally the complete opposite of what you come across as.
Yeah, and a lot of people have told me that.
Yeah, and it's pretty crazy. And then, like, well, I mean, I guess that's both of them. When I first met you, I really thought you were, you know, like, too good. And then after I actually got talking to you, then I realized how much of a sweetheart you are. Hearts.
No, but a lot of people have told me that they don't approach me because they think I'm a bitch. So I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm pretty friendly, I would say. So, but I don't know. I've been told that before, that if I didn't look so mean, that maybe people would approach me more.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
I mean, I feel like when you have the character that you have, when people are still willing to approach you is because like they gotta see something, you know. And then like if anything, that just shows you that the people that actually approach you are brave. You know, like they're brave enough to break that barrier of like nobody could be that mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. In my case, I wasn't brave. I just kind of understood like at the bottom line, everybody kind of is a person.
Yeah. Well, my first impression of you in high school would be every girl's best friend.
Did you think I was gay?
No. But I just...
Thank you.
No, I didn't think you were gay at all. But I just saw you as every girl's best friend. Like, I knew you had your group of all guy friends that you always hung out with, but I would always see you, like, hugging girls or, like, a girl approaching to you and, like, hey, Chino, what's up? And
But what did you think of that? Was that, like, did you want to be in that group of girls? Or, like...
no, could care less.
I know, but, like, how does that, like, from the outside in, how does that look? Because, like, to me, I was literally just genuinely being a good friend. Like, the whole time.
I mean...
Is that, like, does it come across like that? In the good way?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to it enough. Because I knew who you were, so it's not like... It would have been different if I didn't know who you were at all.
Okay, well, does it come off as playerish?
Yeah, I guess a little.
Can it?
Well, yes, because of also the way you dressed. So the way you used to dress.
Did you think I was a fuckboy?
Yeah. Because the way you dressed like one, and then I would always see you hugging all these girls, so I would just be like...
So you just assume. You was just assuming.
And you were just assuming that I was mean,
I
right?
guess that is true. Very true.
So, you had your little crew.
Dang. I honestly, if anybody ever thought that, I promise you that it wasn't like that. I guess I never really like got like an idea for what people thought about me in high school. Like I just kind of showed up and then left.
I mean, I knew what people thought about me, but I just could care less.
Did people think you were a bitch?
Yeah.
Mm.
But
add me to the list.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I just...
You were just bigger than that.
Just did my own thing.
Yeah. Well, those are the first impressions. Next question. Favorite sex position? Oof. This might be the first shot.
Yeah, not answering that question.
Oh, crack open that bottle then.
You're the host.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Negative.
Hey, you know what? Some people are totally comfortable.
Kudos to them, but I have family that watches this.
Yeah.
So, absolutely not, sis.
If anybody really want to know what my preference position is.
They don't need to know.
Oh, okay.
Why would somebody want to know? He always burps in all of his podcasts all the time, and
She
that's something
says that?
I always tell him. He does always burps or goes and tries to hold it in all the time, and I always tell him, "Okay, yeah, flácate. Which one has less?"
That one.
And I always tell him that he needs to stop burping in his podcast. So if you agree with me, comment down below and put hashtag Chino stop burping.
Chino stop burping?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that gets at least 2 likes, I'll stop burping.
Yeah, hashtag Chino stop burping.
Cheers. True. Oof. Oh.
That was way better.
That was actually...
Not that bad, actually. Not too bad.
No, that's pretty good. I guess 2 questions ago, I might have skipped a question that goes like this. You get $1 million a month, but you can't be with your man or woman, so like we can't be together. Or barely getting by, but being with each other.
Barely getting by and being with each other. Because that's what we're doing right now.
True.
I mean, we don't live together, but
Yeah. Nah, I'm cool with that one actually.
we're still struggling.
The $1 million can actually can only go so far, you know.
Yeah, money cannot buy happiness at all. You could buy temporary happiness. Like, you want something, you go get it.
But I mean, at the same
But
time, like, don't let yourself like be broke either.
no, but I mean more like,
Like stupid wealthy, like ridiculously wealthy.
well, like, no, I'm more like, I'm not saying you have to like go and buy like a Lamborghini, but like, I don't know, just like treat
Oh,
yourself.
like treat yourself. Yeah, yeah,
I mean, it fills a void for a little bit, but then like when you look at the big picture, it's like,
Well, I
would you
mean, it's if
rather
anything,
have-
that's just like an accomplishment piece. It's like, dang, I made it to this point, like by working my ass off or whatever.
but you didn't work your ass if you got $1 million.
Oh! We're talking about the $1 million here.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm staying with you, baby.
you better. You have no other option. Are you planning on leaving me?
No,
Is the truth gonna come out on the Happy Life podcast?
on the sad life podcast. Jesus Christ, no. All right, next question. Biggest pet peeve of your GF, and her biggest pet peeve of me.
Go first.
Let me go first. I don't really have any. Like, I mean, I guess if I could get you to stop doing something, it would be like overthinking things. Just like kind of like trusting your intuition and going for it.
I don't have an intuition.
Beyond that, like I like honestly, everything has
I
a
farted, but I didn't.
has a workaround. You know, like if you're really truly looking to work things with something or somebody, like everything kind of has a workaround. I mean, obviously there's limits to that, and
Yeah.
limits are obvious. But like beyond that, like if you guys are willing to work through it, it works pretty well.
Yeah, for me, my biggest pet peeve of you is your time management, but you know that already. And we're working on it slowly, very slowly.
Damn, was that some shade?
It was. It
Oof.
was some shade.
Some shade. Dang. All right. Next question. Oh, this is a good one. What is your biggest fear?
Failure.
Failure?
Yeah, failing.
Yeah, I mean, along the same lines, I feel like for me is unfulfilled potential. So, like, not giving it 100% or maybe falling short to what you could have been. I just feel like that shouldn't be acceptable.
Yeah. Just failure for me in general.
Like, just not doing something. Or, like,
Doing something and not succeeding at it too. Just like everything. Like,
okay,
or
okay.
kind of like what you said too, like unfulfilled potential. Like knowing I could have done it and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then it's just like thinking like,
and then just, like, beating yourself up
Yeah.
over it afterwards. Yeah. All right. Rate yourself from 1 through 10 on how you think, how attractive you are. So, like, how you see yourself. You know what, you guys? I'm going to answer this with fucking passion in me right now. I'm actually at one of my heaviest points in my whole life.
same.
But, like, to be honest, I don't think I've ever really truly understand, like, what it means to be happy in your own body until, like, this very point right here. You know, it's like, because I've been through a pretty solid amount of change. So it's like, in all of those changes, I kind of was, like, learning something that I really truly liked about myself. And then, like, this one, it's no different, you know? Like, I just feel like I am finally learning to accept who I am, you know? And then it's just, like, learning to love myself, too, and, like, owning up to it.
It's that relationship weight. We've both put on a lot of weight since we've been together. I think I've put on like 30 pounds in the past year and a half. It's kind of bad.
Oh, yeah, baby. La carne asada está rete bueno.
But all we do is eat, so.
I mean, well, that actually had to do a lot with the fact that we didn't have a spot to hang on. Like,
Yeah.
like we like at the time I wasn't comfortable like maybe coming over all the time, and so like as a result like we would just hang out and eat.
Like, we felt like we had nowhere else to go to. Like, because if we didn't want to hang out at his house, we didn't want to hang out at my house. Like, we ended up at the mall, walking around,
Right.
grabbing
Or, like, at
something
the
to eat,
movies
going to the
and-
movies,
And then
popcorn,
ice cream and yogurt and it just
M&Ms.
right, and it's just like it just
Like, all of our date nights always would be going out to eat.
Right.
And then, like, we celebrate our anniversary every month. So every month, we always would go out to eat every month, and then plus all the other little dates we would have that always end up, but we always, like, celebrate our anniversary every month. So we were already eating out together once a month. And then we just ate out every single time. So.
But I mean, like, it just happens. But, like, at the same time, like, I feel like it was necessary for us to work out, Because, like, in those times where we would just hang out and talk, it's when you create a bond with somebody, too.
Oh, yeah, baby. We're connected through fat right now. We are.
Don't say that, baby.
No, like, the fat we put on. Our grasa is, like, intertwined.
Hey, don't say that. This is all gonna go on the YouTubes, baby. Come on. Oh man. Jesus.
So what's your number? You never answer.
I'm a solid 8.5. I'm a solid 8.5. It's that's legit how I see myself. Solid 8.5. What about you?
A 7, because I feel like your attractiveness has to come from within too. Like, and I know I don't always have the best attitude, so.
I see what you're saying.
A 7.
I see what you're saying. But you know what? Like, your personality makes up for it too. So like.
But you might see that my personality might make up for it, but other people might.
Yeah, I mean,
be like,
that is true.
Wow, you have a terrible attitude, and just.
Right, just brush it off and then never take the time to get to know you.
Yeah.
That is true.
So I would say a 7.
Well, you're an 11 in my eyes, baby. You know what? 11.5.
What's the extra half for?
The mice.
The mice?
Them eyes.
Oh, my eyes.
The mice.
We'll say the eyes, not them eyes.
Them eyes. The eyes.
Or your eyes.
Your eyes. Your eyes.
The mice.
Precious. If you can change anything about one another, what would it be?
Your motivation.
Oh.
It was something I told you already. And no sé si así. Like, it was the first time I told you this. I mean, you have been great with this podcast and you've been more consistent with it. And like you said you were going to do it and you actually did it. But with a lot of other things, you say you're going to do them. And you talk all about it. And then you never do anything about it.
Dang.
So I would say that. I mean, everybody's like that. Where they'll say they're going to do something, they don't do it. Like, everybody has that time.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's most of the time for you.
That is true. If I could like change one thing about you, it would probably be your like for you to be more optimistic about things. Like, just kind of like look at the brighter side of the possibilities.
Yeah, I'm not optimistic at all.
Yeah. And it's like
it's hard. If I don't have like facts that like it's gonna be good, like okay, this is actually gonna happen, it's gonna work out, then I don't believe it. Like it's very hard for me to take a leap and be like, yeah, I have a chance. It's like if I don't see the facts, I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, and for me, like I feel like I've always made my decisions based on like intuition and like the vibe that I get off of it or what I think is gonna happen. But for you, or like I like kind of like manifest the good things that are gonna come out of it, and it's like you're kind of like more statistic.
Yeah.
Like if it can be proven that it's possible, then you're like, okay, yeah, then that's possible, and I'll take that option. Yeah. I thought it was really cool. Like when I first understood your way of thinking, I was like, you know what? does kind of make sense. Because everything else needs to be proven. So it's like, why can't you just prove that possibility?
Yeah.
Does
Well,
that
that's
make
like when
sense?
people always ask me to make bets with them. I don't.
Because you're
I won't make
statistically.
I won't make a bet unless I know I'm gonna win, or like I know I'm like.
Well, we took a chance at the Super Bowl.
I mean, but it's a Super Bowl, and it was like I just wrote my name on squares. It wasn't, and I didn't put that much money.
It was luck.
I put $10 in. It's not like I put.
Yeah, and we took.
I don't know. It's a Super Bowl.
I mean, I'm just saying,
But besides that, I don't.
Statistically, it was like It was one square out of 100.
That's true.
So it's like your chances were literally 1%.
And the numbers we got were really bad.
Right.
And so I don't even know how we won. We literally won within the last 10 seconds of the game.
Literally the last 10 seconds of the game, and then it just.
We held on to those 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's like the only time I probably bet. But besides that, like if I don't have cold hard facts about something.
But she's like on the luck side, like away from the stats and everything. She's really fucking lucky. Like if you're one to like,
not.
Yes, you are. When we went to Morongo and we were playing roulette, you just kept winning. I was playing in the same fucking machine.
Okay, but there's statistics with roulette. There's ways to. You can always do a certain move, like to always make sure you either break even or get a little money. So if I know I'm gonna keep on breaking even, I'm not losing any money.
I mean, I guess, but
there's a lot of strategy to roulette. That's why I like playing that game. I don't like the machines where you just push and, oh, shit. Like, no. Because then I'm just giving you my money and I'm watching it go down. With roulette, there's strategy to it.
Yeah.
So that's why I like playing that game.
See, and maybe, I don't know. I thought you were pretty fucking lucky, though.
Oh, it's all strategy. It's all strategy. And then as you do roulette, if you're playing like I think the electronic version, it's a little more. They give you the statistics like, oh, this number has been hit 5 times. Your chance of getting
the stats.
Yeah, all the stats are right there in front of you. So if you're keeping up with the stats and looking at your strategy,
dang, look at you.
That's how I win, baby.
Oh, this whole motherfucking time you're telling me I thought you was lucky?
No, it's all strategy.
God damn it.
I mean, there is luck to some because some people are like, oh, like choose my favorite number. I'll put a thing on 2 because it's your favorite number. But there's strategy to it.
57 is my favorite number. If I ever do merch, I'm gonna do a jersey with the number 57.
I think that's the number we won with the Super Bowl. Yeah, 57.
All right, on to the next question. What is your guilty pleasure? Probably chips.
Oh yeah, you and your chips. I'll text him at 1:00 in the morning. # Chino, stop burping. He never burps all day, but as soon as he gets in front of the camera,
I get nervous. It can either come out the front or the rear.
What is it to get nervous about?
I'm just kidding. I don't get nervous.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I don't get nervous.
It's a conversation for a different thing. Another topic.
Wow. I get nervous, y'all.
Yes, I'll text you at 1:00 in the morning. I'll ask what you're doing. Eating chips and salsa. He like hides from me that he's eating chips because he knows I'm gonna tell you something.
Why you gotta do that to me?
Because it's your guilty pleasure. That means guilty pleasure means you don't want people to find out about it.
Oh, for sure.
You're like, because you're doing it, you're guilty.
Well, now everybody knows, so it's not my guilty pleasure anymore.
Your friends know that chips is your guilty pleasure.
They do. They're like, you're buying chips.
Yeah.
Anywho, what's yours?
I don't think I have one.
What do you mean you don't have one? If you don't have one, you got to take a shot.
No, I'm telling the truth.
No. If you don't got one, you got to take a shot.
I don't think I have one.
All right, you have to take a shot.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, what would you say is my guilty pleasure? Tampoco ni sabes.
Eating when you're bored.
It's not a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it is. If anybody else eats when they're bored.
Everybody eats when they're bored.
I don't eat when I'm bored. It just looks like it.
I don't know. I used to do it all the time when I was a kid because we were always left alone for the summer by ourselves. So I was home all day. And
you know what? If we're talking about that, yeah, I remember like having a bunch of Hot Pockets for dinner. just cause I could, yeah. And instead of
I was home all day doing nothing. I'd
right,
be bored. My mom
yeah,
was at work.
that is true.
I don't know.
Well, for me, it's chips. I don't know about. I guess you don't got one.
I don't think I got one.
Next question is: what is the most mean, evil thing you have done to someone else? The most evil thing you've done to somebody else. The most mean thing I've done to somebody. I think it's gotta be. You know what? I'm gonna take us back with this one. All the way back to middle school. I remember I said some things to some kid. The kid was gay, but he didn't know he was gay yet. I don't know if that makes sense. But eventually the kid came out. Well, before the kid came out, I called him the F word. And I just, like, have always felt bad about it. Like, I always remember that. And I'm just like, I really hope he doesn't remember that.
Remember you as that?
Yeah. Because, like, I don't want to. So, if you're, kid, if you remember this and you're watching this, I am sincerely apologizing to you. I've had this heavy within me for a long, long time. All right. What about you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm a nice person.
No, you're not. You're mean.
I'm not mean to you.
No, not to me.
Who am I mean to?
No.
I'm nice to everybody.
No, you're pretty nice.
I'm Mother Teresa.
What?
No, I mean, I don't know. I guess like just bullying my brother growing up. But I mean, I feel like siblings bully each other growing up.
Yeah.
Just play pranks on each other and get in trouble.
Did you ever do like any solid pranks on your brother? Like any good ones?
I mean, I told on him one time and he got super in trouble because I ratted him out.
About what?
I told my mom that he said a bad word and she got upset. And so she called him to go to the bathroom and she opened up a brand new bar of soap and washed his mouth. She held his mouth and washed it with the bar of soap, his tongue. Yeah. And every time he would bring his tongue back in, she would yell at him and pull his tongue out. And I was just there like...
Wow.
And then he was like, evil. I never even said it, Alexis. You misunderstood me. And I was like, no, you did. You called me a bad word. And I went and ratted him out. And
did he call you a bad word, though?
Probably not. I don't remember.
Oh, no. That's
I don't remember.
Evil.
That's when we used to live on the military base.
Wow.
And that was like elementary school.
Yeah. She actually lived in Seal Beach, but went to school in Norwalk.
No. Pico Rivera, way.
Oh, Pico Rivera. Same thing. Well, actually, not the same
thing. No, not the same thing.
Not the same thing. Very far from each other.
Yeah, but I've lived in a lot of different places. Like,
yeah.
I've moved so much. It's ridiculous. Like, if you ever look at my car keys, I have a key to like everybody's house because I have moved so much. I have keys, and then I also like all my family opens up their house to me, especially when I was in college. Like, oh, come stay at my house.
Yeah, don't be saying that.
What?
What if somebody comes and jacks your keys?
They don't know whose keys are for whose place.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Moral of the story is I've moved a lot, so yes. Do you know where I've lived?
Kentucky, Hawaii, Norwalk, Pico.
I don't live in Pico.
Oh, not Pico. Seal, Los Al. Am I missing one? Texas. And
2 places.
Huntington Beach. Okay. And the Bay Area.
Okay, you're missing one more then.
What?
Where do I live right now?
Oh, Anaheim.
Yeah. I've moved a lot.
I'm just going to have to beep all of those places out. Because then everybody's going to know where you've lived and where you currently live.
They don't know my address.
Oh, it's 5700. No, I'm just
No.
kidding. I don't even know her address.
You know how big Anaheim is?
Pretty big.
To
I
find
guess.
my place?
Baby, don't be asking nobody. You know what? Calm down. Yeah, you're gonna get us in trouble here. I don't want to be tracked.
What you do now? You remembered all those places I've looked at.
Okay. Next question is, who is your celebrity crush? Who would you say your celebrity crush is, baby? You got one?
I don't know if it like is someone that you think is like cute. Is that a crush?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, Maluma. I think he's cute. Maluma, baby.
Mila Kunis.
Así con sus ojos.
No, Mila Kunis is.
She's pretty.
Next question before I
Thank
get
you.
myself in
Thank
trouble.
Because you're about to say something else.
What is the worst intimate experience you have? What is the worst intimate experience you had? You and I.
I'm not saying that. That's between me and you.
I think I know what we're talking about.
That's going to the grave with us.
What if I say it and then I figure out how to mute it?
Chicago.
Oh wait, they're probably gonna be able to see our mouths moving.
We can say the city. Didn't say what we did.
Oh yeah.
It was Chicago.
Should I say it?
No.
Oh okay.
Absolutely not.
That's going to the grave with us.
That is. No one's going to know about that.
Oh god. You know what? That's fucking funny.
I mean, do you ever take a shot about it? Because we didn't say the whole truth.
Oh yeah. I guess we do. Oops. Thanks for reminding me, baby.
Do not. No. That's a lot. Baby, ya, por favor.
All right.
No te pases, güey. Could have done a little more. I'm gonna put some more in yours.
What? Okay.
Shit.
Church.
There.
Yeah, much better.
What the heck? I cut myself. I'm bleeding.
Here. Pour some Ciroc on it. I think it's alcohol, technically.
How did I cut myself?
There's something about vodka that just does it.
This
to
is
you.
going down smoother than Patron.
For real?
Yeah. But I think this is what I used to drink in college.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I was gonna get the mango one. Have you ever had the mango one?
No, we used to drink this all the
mango
time.
one tastes like, literally, like mango juice.
This was our go-to drink in college.
Why didn't you say so?
Because I'm not a drinker.
We could have been drinking this a long time ago.
I'm not a drinker. I'm a beer person. I'd rather have beer than hard liquor.
2 shot. How many shots does it take to get you tipsy on that?
I don't know, because I never took shots. I always had to we'd make all our jungle juice out of this.
Oh, for sure. Dang, I was gonna try to get you fucked up right now.
Negativo.
I was gonna go for all the hard questions, all the questions that I knew you wouldn't be willing
That's
to
setting me up for
answer.
failure. I'll find some that I know you won't answer. If
All
you
right.
trying to be shady like that.
Nah, I'm not trying to be shady like that, cause you'll win. All right, on to the next question. It goes: choose 3 of your friends, damn, and have the other answer screw, marry, or kill. Damn, we're about to take another shot.
No, not doing that. I don't want to
Pour
hurt.
them up, baby. Pour them up.
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
What?
I'm just kidding. No, I couldn't do that. That's not right.
No,
No.
that's definitely not
I
right.
don't see it right in my eyes. And
Nobody
plus,
says.
I have one friend. So, just kidding. I don't.
We're
have one
gonna
friend.
get Alexa's friends for the summer.
No, I have friends. I have friends. Just don't always hang out with them, but I have friends.
Oh god. All right. Cheers. am gonna be fucked up.
You have work tomorrow. I don't. I don't have work tomorrow. I don't have work any day, actually.
Damn.
Hashtag unemployed.
Essential.
Okay, next question.
All right, next question. Has anyone ever accidentally seen you naked? Who?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Who?
From when I was standing on top of your bed.
You can't see.
Yo, I'm convinced that.
No.
I'm convinced that these people can see through the window.
Because outside my bedroom is...
No, you don't gotta say what it is, because then they'll really pin it down.
It's a drive-through.
Oh, it's a drive-through.
It's a drive-through for... You're so paranoid. See what the edible does to you? There's a drive-through to a fast food restaurant outside my window, and every time he gets dressed in my room, he's convinced that they can see. But I've been through the drive-through to get food there, and every time I go to the drive-through, I look up at my window because I know which window's mine, and he can't see anything. I've done it at night, I've done it during the day, and you can't see. You see my ceiling, but he gets paranoid, and then I'll be like naked in my room changing because it's my room, and he's like, they can see you outside. I'm like, I promise they can't. And so he gets super paranoid where he'll only like change in certain spots in my room where he knows like they can't see him. It's because he can see them, so he's just like,
but they can see. If I can see them, can't they see me?
No, because
they're seeing my head.
I'm looking down.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they're looking.
they're
They're having to look up because
so
you gotta think
seeing
about it.
my
They're
head.
inside the drive-through.
Yeah,
I'm looking down at them. They would have to pop their head up because if they're looking up, they're gonna.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, I look at the drive-through and I can't see. So, besides that, no. A lot of people like, not to sound like, I don't know if it's like TMI, but a lot of people have seen me naked. Not just because I'm like flaunting my body, but like me and my family, like we're really close. We're like, my mom still sees me naked to this day. My cousins see me naked. My girl cousins, like we're just really close with each other. So, and then I played sports all my life. So like when we were in the locker room, I would change. So obviously people would see me. So to me, it's like I've never had a situation where like, oh, they saw me naked. Like
Yeah. No, I don't think me.
Whatevs. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just like we all have the same body parts. At the end of the day, we do.
That is true.
They might look a little different, different people, but at the end of the day,
same
it's the
thing.
same body part. So my answer is no.
Sure, that was a whole ass circle to say no. All right, next question.
Well, did you want me to say no?
Yeah, I guess that is true. It's much more exciting when you say it like that. On to the next question. What was the last big serious lie you told? You want to do it, or should I?
I don't feel like I lie.
I think it's just like in general, not like to each other, like just in general. The last biggest lie you told. Maybe to like your mom or like.
I don't lie to my mom because she has my location.
Oh.
She knows where I'm at all the time.
Dang.
So.
The last time I lied to my mom, I told her I was going with you.
I know. And where was I? Palm Springs.
Oh shit. That's it. And you?
His mom literally texts me out of nowhere.
But what's your biggest lie?
I don't know. I don't really lie.
I know. So just like think of the last. So if you don't really lie, then you should be able to recall when you lied.
Probably in high school.
What?
Back then when my mom didn't have my location.
Dang, that's a long time ago.
I mean, I've got caught in my lies before. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I
So
guess.
see, so you did lie.
Yeah, I said, I'm saying back in high school. I would tell her I was somewhere when I wasn't.
Sneaky kids. Has any? Oh wait, that was the same fucking question. Have you ever been arrested before?
No. I've not been arrested.
I've never been arrested, but I've been pretty close. I've had a lot of encounters with the cops.
Me too, but I've
for
never
no
been
reason.
I've had encounters with the cops, but never been arrested. Nope.
Nope, never been arrested.
I would get in trouble if I got arrested.
Oh my god, I know. My mom would. I'm more scared of. Yo, to be honest, I would be more scared of my mom than I would be scared of the cops.
Well, yeah, and then I have a cop in my family, so it's like,
Yeah, it's a lot easier for you to understand that.
yeah. Arriba, mi amor, arriba.
All right. Next question. That's not a question. This one says shot.
Absolutely
you
not.
want to just take a shot? All right. Oh look, it's from Audrey. Who's the one that messed up the flour tortillas?
Me.
Yeah, you.
Me. We made flour tortillas from scratch, and they didn't come out good. I've tried 2 times, and both times have been
But okay, so
a
if we're talking
disaster.
about improvement though, there was a lot of improvement from
Yeah,
the
but
first
they still
time
weren't
to this
edible.
time. It was just a taste thing this time, but now we got the shape of them and everything. Now we just need the
Yeah.
taste of them.
Me, I messed them up.
I like
I
corn
need to try again,
tortillas.
but it just, it takes me too long to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, it took me 3 hours last time, and they weren't even good. So, yeah, no, I burnt them, or I messed them up. Is alcohol getting to you? You're getting sleepy?
Yeah. All right, next question. What weird fetishes do you have? Shots.
I don't have a weird fetish. Or maybe it is, though.
Next question.
Take your shot. No, next question.
Y'all don't need to know the nasty shit that I'm into.
Ay.
I know.
No, you worse. Because you didn't get crossfaded.
Alright, next question goes, when was the last time you peed your pants?
All the time.
What? That's gross.
I don't pee my pants like full on pee, but I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna speak for myself. I wouldn't say all people, but like I leak. I'll laugh or like I'll sneeze and I'll pee my pants a little bit.
You tinkle?
Yeah, and tinkle.
That's fucking funny.
But it happens to females, especially after you give birth. Females pee themselves a lot
Oh, damn.
because their
Nah, that makes sense.
their hoo-ha gets stretched out. So then,
Hoo-ha-ha.
yeah,
Say it. Hoo-ha-ha.
hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha-ha.
No,
Say it. Hoo-ha-ha.
I mean it's bound to happen. I just started early, I guess.
It's fucking funny. For me, the last time I peed my pants, it was a long ass time ago. I was actually turning 15. And I woke up the morning of my 15th birthday and I peed all over myself.
Were you drunk?
15? What's
I
wrong
don't
with
know.
you?
You could drink at 15.
Not me.
I started drinking at 13. I didn't get drunk, but I started drinking at 13.
No, I mean, I guess, like, I've been drinking for a long time, but I wasn't drunk. Like, it just happened. But I just felt like I was so damn old. Like, it shouldn't have been happening.
True.
What's your least favorite thing about each other? Oh.
It's the same thing of like having a pet peeve of each other.
Is it? Yeah,
I'm gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, that is true. All right. Have you guys ever lied to each other?
No,
Yes.
I know.
It's nothing big.
I know you've lied to me.
It's when I tell you that I'm gonna go to bed and I play with the guys.
I know. Because you post on social media and you rat yourself out. You're so dumb.
Oh shit! I'm not good at sneaking around. What can I say? I've never had to. So I'm not gonna.
So I guess playing video games at night is your guilty pleasure too.
Oh yeah, I could see that. All right, who farted first? Oh, that's a good one. Who farted first?
You.
Yeah, me.
Me. You.
Can you remember when?
But who farts all the time?
You. You don't stop. It's like, where's the stop button?
Well, had it been in our car, that's all we do is hang out in the car.
Yeah. That's when I did it.
Or, because you're not going to fart at a restaurant.
No, we were at your car.
We were at my car or we were in my car?
We were in your car, and we had just finished eating. And my stomach was like, yo. You gotta
When
let
isn't
one
your
rip.
stomach like, yo?
Why you gotta do me like that?
Your stomach is always like all the time.
I got that good digestive system.
No, you don't.
I got that good digestive system. Oh shit, that's funny. That's a good question. That was a good question. Oh dang. People getting freaky. What is the weirdest place you've done the nasties? Now, I'm gonna say it how Mikey says it. The nasties.
No.
What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Are you gonna take a shot then?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take a shot too.
I'm not saying that, sis.
That's TMI. That's also going to the grave.
Yep. No, only between me and you. Wait. Do we know?
What do you mean, do we know?
Like, is it with each other?
Yeah, stupid.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going to the grave. I don't know how many more of these I can take.
However many you need to.
Not that I'm buzzed. I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. I'm over it.
Oh my
Next question.
God. Alright, we got a pretty solid set of questions here. Next one is... Alright, so it comes with instructions, actually. If you guys don't live with each other, have you ever fake went to sleep or acted like you had something to do just to get off the phone?
Nope. When I tell you I'm going to bed, I'm going to bed. Or if I'm telling you I'm going to bed, I'm going to watch a YouTube video and then go to bed because I watch TV.
You fall asleep
Yeah, I
watching
fall
TV.
asleep watching TV.
I mean, when I tell you I'm going to sleep,
You're playing video games.
I'm playing video games. And then I forget if I told you. And then I post my dub on Snapchat. Oops.
Not even that. Your friends rat you out too.
Do they? Who do you have? Oh, dang. I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, next question goes, what food does he or she make that you actually don't like? I think everything you've made I liked.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying.
Everything you've made, I've liked, but you haven't cooked for me that many times.
It's because you offer to cook all the time.
You've cooked for me like what, 3 times probably?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, I've liked everything.
What?
I've liked everything
Oh,
you've made.
I thought you said doesn't mean I've liked everything.
No, I said
I
I've
was like,
liked everything you've made.
excuse you. Me too.
You're such a liar.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I've liked everything you've made.
Yeah.
Not everything has worked out. But I've liked everything you've made.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What is the biggest thing you dislike about each other?
Stop shaking.
Oh, my bad.
I already told you.
Time management
It's where we said it. It's time management.
and attitude.
No, attitude. The motivation.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, that. But mainly, my biggest issue is time management.
Yeah.
Because if you know Chino, you know he's never on time to anything.
My friends made me this way.
No, that's an
No,
excuse.
actually,
That's an
no, it's
excuse.
not. No, it's not. It's hereditary, I promise you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
You
is.
can change it, but you choose not to change it.
Alright, it's changing. It's changing. Alright, next question. And it's also the last question. Oh no, second to last question too. So we're getting close to the final questions, y'all. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop a big thumbs up. And if you guys are not subscribed, then hit that subscribe button. So, oof, this is gonna be a definite shot. The question goes a little something like this: body count.
No.
Shots.
We don't even know each other's body count. I have not told him my body count, and he has not told me his body count. So,
If we don't know,
then you
y'all
guys
ain't
don't
gonna
know
know.
because we don't know. We agreed at the beginning that we weren't gonna tell each other. Why? Just because we just felt like that was the past time. And we didn't want it to just to
because it's like pretty much
or just
the way we said it.
Look at each other in a different way. Like
Right.
not saying that
that we
our body count's 1,000.
Right, because it's not.
It's not something to think about in the back of our heads, our minds. So we've agreed as a couple to
just come like it's kind of like a fresh.
Yeah, so we don't know. I don't know his. He doesn't know mine.
Why you keep doing more on my shots than on your shots?
They're the same.
Oh, actually, you got more.
Yeah. So no, sorry.
Body count is not being told.
Nope.
How many months have you guys been dating? It says don't cheat because months is different than years. I know. Do you know?
We just celebrated our anniversary.
Yeah. How many months?
18.
18? No.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Oh, yeah. I mean, together, but
Well, yeah. Officially together.
Officially, like me, do you want to be my girlfriend?
If we count.
Like the talking stage?
12 plus 9, 21 months.
20, yeah.
Yeah, 21 months.
21.
August will be 2 years.
Yep.
Oh, that's so close. We're in May, June, July. Oh, yeah.
3 months.
3 months. Will be 2 years that we started.
Like talking.
Like exclusively talking.
Yeah, like to each other.
Well, I guess. I don't know. Do you really call it talking? No, it's called dating.
Yeah, I think at that point it's dating.
Because I was reading. I was watching this video on Twitter. It was a TikTok that got posted on Twitter, and it was this girl explaining the difference between talking, dating, and exclusively dating. And she was saying how she doesn't believe in the whole talking stage. That the talking stage is
dating.
The dating stage. She goes, because when you're talking to someone, you go on dates.
Right, that
She's like, so
true.
what is this whole talking stage even mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean? Are we just going to talk to each other and not go on dates? So how do you know if you want to be with this person?
Right.
So she was saying that you're dating, and then once you ask each other out, you're considered
exclusively
together.
Dating.
No, we're together.
Oh.
So yeah, I think that's what she said, that we're together. Like.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a relationship. Like
yeah.
It should really be.
She said that
it should really only be dating and relationship,
yeah.
right?
She said that people that make this whole talking stage a thing when it's really not, and it just messes with people. Like people are like, "Are we talking?"
Yeah, that is true. Because not everybody's on the same terms.
Yeah, so
like what
we started dating in August,
right,
and we were official in November.
Right.
Yeah, that was a long gap.
No, it wasn't. It was 3 months. I could have done a year in that gap.
I know you could have.
So be thankful.
He wasn't ready to settle down. Sip my tea.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's actually the end of the episode. That is all the questions that we have for now. Did you want to call this off here? We're a little bit over an hour. And again, I just want you guys to remember, if you haven't already, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. And if you're
And
not
a
subscribed, make sure to
comment.
subscribe.
And comment hashtag Chino Stop Burping. Que sí or que no?
Que no.
Que sí.
Que no, que no, que no. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're ready to close it out, we can close it out here. We can do a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, and you forgot to tell them that you just got approved for Apple Podcasts. So now his stuff will be on Apple
Podcast.
Apple Podcast.
So the Apple Podcast link will be in the description box down below, you guys. Can you guys just do me a solid and go over there, drop your subscribe, and rate 5 stars so that when people search up the Happy Life podcast or any type of podcast related to my topics,
it comes up because it has
I'll be
good
able
ratings.
to show up because it has good ratings. So if you guys could just do that for me, I would greatly appreciate that. Also, one last and final announcement: stickers are actually in the process of being made already. So as soon as those drop,
Did you decide on a price yet?
we did decide on the price. If you guys follow me on Instagram, we went into Instagram and I did a poll. They are actually going to be 2 inches by 2 inches, and they're going to be $2.99 each. So if you guys are interested in one, make sure you guys hit me at the DMs, and I'll save you guys some. There's a limited amount made, so, and all the proceeds are going to go to better equipment, better lighting, and all of it. So I appreciate you guys.
Proceeds.
Seats.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Eyes are always white all the time.
I have allergies today.
You don't have allergies. I've been with you for long enough to know you don't have allergies. What are you looking for?